Sugar-coated winter wonderland up on the Grand Mesa. This is Powderhorn Mountain Resort. I am shocked. I took this picture from their webcam right in the middle of the afternoon. The last couple of days, these chairs were fully loaded, 4 across, all the way down the line. Quiet day, middle of the week, Powderhorn, powder day. Hard to keep up with the snow totals up there. They're pushing in on 190, almost 200 inches accumulated for the season. Now that's not the same thing as the base depth. That's how much snow has been falling locally. 9 feet of snow almost on top of the Grand Mesa. It's only going to get deeper. We do have 2 more storm systems coming through the region, but they're on the weaker side of things. They don't have that typical atmospheric river. The source region is not in the subtropics of the Pacific. The source region actually is further to the north. So the next couple of storms that come through are going to act very differently than what we've been dealing with since late December, primarily because of the jet stream. This time it's going to be the Arctic, the polar jet that's going to be dipping down, driving these storms across the region. Right now we don't have that. Right now we have quiet conditions across the radar sweep. We do have some clouds. I do expect some clearing tonight, so if you want to head out and about, maybe do some stargazing. You want to start looking for that comet, the green comet. What's the name of the comet? Comet C 2022, 23. You know what? It's going to be coming online. It's going to make its closest path to the Earth right around February 1st, February 2nd. So you could get out and about when we have these clear nights moving through the rest of our month, tonight being one of those during the midnight hour. But we're going to get some clouds coming back in tomorrow, and we will see this storm system dropping southbound out of the Pacific Northwest. Cold air, Arctic jet really cradling this system. It's not going to be a direct impact to the area, but areas like Montrose Friday, we could see some light snow showers, but I'm thinking up on Cerro Summit. I'm thinking certainly into the Gunnison area, Pitkin County, Eagle County area, central mountain zones, San Juan should get a little bit. But as far as the intensity of this storm system goes, for the end of the work week Friday, for the beginning of the work week Monday, neither of which should hit winter storm warned. That's the pink colors. We probably could see purple, which would be the winter weather advisory. Less impactful unless you find yourself in a mountain pass trying to drive, and then, yeah, we might want to rethink this conversation. But traveling to the mountain zones right now in the San Juans, very difficult, as most of those roads, most of those mountain passes are closed. So check with cotrip.org if you're going to be making any trips through the mountain zones to make sure things are open. We basically dodged a bullet yesterday with all the bad weather and the traffic. We did quite well. Not a lot of accidents, and pretty good lanes are open for business. Just drive carefully, please. Temperatures right now, we're at or below the freezing mark. Get used to this. With this new pattern of storms coming through, we're going to be lucky if we could hit our average temperatures, which, by the way, slowly increasing. This is the highs today. We fell shy in Montrose, pretty close to the averages for Grand Junction and Delta. But moving through the weekend, moving through next week, we'll be lucky if we could even achieve mid-30s, which means we're going to be dealing with some colder temperatures. And then you add in just a little bit of wind because, listen, we've been blessed. We've been really mild with our temperatures, as you recall, for the last couple of weeks. Now we're switching gears, so make sure you get those winter jackets out. Wind speeds right now, 10, not much to it. Delta, we've been dealing with strong wind basically for the last 12 hours. It began breezing and gusting right around 4 a.m. It didn't let up until about 4 p.m. We've seen some pretty strong wind speeds out of it, but now we're going to calm things down. We may feel a little breezy on Friday as a result of this system. Here's that Arctic jet stream dipping down almost all the way to the southern international border. This is going to cradle the storm system. Some models disagree with our in-house and actually put the bulk of this moisture a little bit further to the east. If so, then we could have a whole different weather pattern with a lot more snow opportunities. But as it turns out right now, this is going to dip down into Arizona, New Mexico, and then ricochet, slingshot, right across the 4 corners, dipping just barely far enough to the north as Montrose County, Delta County, if we're lucky. But as it turns out, we're going to be looking at extended cloud coverage for the next couple of days. We will get some clearing this weekend briefly. Next storm system comes online Sunday, Monday. Same pattern. High pressure system in the Pacific Ocean, driving these storms up north into the Pacific Northwest and then diving down through the Western time zone, the Pacific time zone, and then turning, hooking basically right when we get into the Mountain time zone and then swinging across the middle portion of the United States. But folks, colder temperatures. We're not even going to get to our averages. In fact, we're going to be almost 10 degrees colder for the weekend and into next week than our averages. Our low temperatures also are affected, and we're starting to see minus readings in the forecast for areas like the Gunnison and the Yampa. So Now we move forward, not so much with soggy conditions, but with colder and drier conditions. And I'm emphasizing colder conditions.